How you doing? My name's Jake Nolan, and this is Late Night Drives, and this is my story. I'm 25. When I was 17, I left Australia and just started travelling. I guess the reasons for that were, I don't know, just generally not being happy where I was. I guess the first step is basically deciding that you don't want to do what you're doing anymore, and then moving forward from that. And I lived in London for a year and a half in Stoke-on-Trent. I left Stoke because some guy tried to stab me there. I went back to London and I stayed there for a bit longer, and then I ran out of money, but I didn't really want to spend another summer in England because it's quite depressing there. I went to Greece and I showed up in Greece and I slept on a beach for I don't know, 3 months or something like that, but I got a job there and that, and I saved up some cash. Went hitchhiking through Eastern Europe and stuff, and I met some dude with a van. And so basically I just took turns driving this old UK postal van with him all through Eastern Europe, through Kosovo and Macedonia. Yeah, it was pretty cool, and but it was probably the best time of my life. After that I lived in Amsterdam for a while, and then Italy, and then I moved to Southeast Asia where I lived for the last year and a half. And then I came back recently and basically bought the bus. I really enjoy travelling and meeting people, and since I was kind of forced to come back, this was kind of a good option where I could kind of do that and still have a life, and I didn't really want to work a 9-to-5 job. When we first started, so I just got the bus, and it had actually bought it off a church. So it had a big Salvation Army and Floreat church on the side and that, so we got rid of that pretty quick. And then we basically just pick up different people from all over the world. There's no obligation, we don't have a set time frame or anything like that. We just basically drive all around Australia. I think we've done 32,000 Ks in it in the last 6 months, which is, I think, the circumference of the world is 40,000 Ks. So probably in the next couple of months we actually do the whole circumference of the world, which is pretty cool. You don't get a shower that often, but every now and then you do. And then but there's always a lot of us, so no matter where we kind of stay, it's always a bit of a party. One of the best advice I've ever been given was by my father when I was a kid, and I guess it's kind of stuck. And it's basically a lot of people, they look around, they see other people, and they talk about basically that person's so lucky, look at everything they have and everything like that. But what he said was basically the reality of it is, luck does come into play. You can be in the right place at the right time and something good could happen, but you really kind of got to make your own luck. If you don't put yourself in situations like that and still expect things to change in your life, it doesn't really happen. So I guess it's all it takes is one decision, a lot of guts and a little vision, and if you pretty much live by that, you at least have an interesting life, and you might, also have a successful one. But yeah, I guess you do what you love and you hope success comes from that. 22 people just basically travelling around, getting drunk and seeing different things. We just go swimming at waterfalls and beaches every day, and drink a lot of goon, and you meet a lot of people, you have sex with a lot of people. The worst case scenario could ever happen if you just decided to pack up and leave would be that you come back with your tail between your legs and an amazing experience, so you haven't really got anything to lose at all.